Welcome back to another Joytoy review. In this review, we're going to be reviewing the World War II Wehrmacht, the Autumn Camouflage set of 3 figures. This is the package they come in. Here's the front of the packaging. We do have some very nice artwork. We have a cross here at the top right, the description of the set here on the top left. And we have a grassy terrain that goes from the left to the right side of the package. Top of the box, we have Joytoy. We have warning, choking hazard, small parts for children under the age of 3, and these are recommended for ages 15 and up, which is aimed towards adult collectors. The bottom of the package has World War II Wehrmacht across the top. We have product parameters, company information, and UPC. The back of the package shows the accessories that you get with this set. We'll be taking a look at that. Here's the side of the package. We have a nice cross on this side. Description of the characters here. And we have that foliage design on the side there. And on the side we have the Chinese there and also the foliage. So let's go ahead and get these bad boys out of the packaging and see what we got. These come in a very flexible packaging. You can take them out, play with them, put them back in, just like your Vitruvian hack style packaging. They are in a sandwich style piece. Here's our 3 figures. Here we have our accessories. They're in their own clamshell. We have a product insert. So the product insert says Joytoy on it. On this side we have the component parts. And a look at the figures all geared up. And on this side, all the figures geared down, showing all the accessories laid out. We have some precautions. I recommend you pause and read. And let's take a look at these figures. So in the clamshell, it's just held together by friction. It's very nice. So let's take a look at the actual officer first. So this is almost like a desert kind of digital camo, the best way I can describe it. Some of it looks like it has like your digital, some looks like you have your traditional, like on the arms, some more of your traditional camo, and more on the chest, some like that digital camo, if you guys have ever seen that before. He does have a unique head sculpt. He has black hair. Very menacing looking, upset face or mad face. We do have his bars on his shoulders. We have the cross there right above his neck. We have some other detailing. They were painted with silver paint. We do have a pistol holster here with this pistol already inside. He has gray pants and black long boots. There's the side of the figure. The back of the figure is not much to see. It's just that autumn camouflage that they're calling it. Other side of the figure. Now the neck, this is a different style neck. It is not removable. The head is on a ball joint, but the head is not, like the older style. Not really older, but recently released figures. These are new as of this video, so I think the Hell Grim Reapers with the red skull face have the one where you can't remove the neck. But for the head, he will look down that much. Up that much. It rotates 360 all the way around. Get some side to side motion there. His arms are on a ball joint. They will rotate 360. Now, because of the design of the character's jacket, it goes out like this. So if you go up, you're going to get stopped by this part. So when you go up, you kind of got to bring your arm out, spin it around 360. And that's the same for both arms. They do have double jointed knees. They have a 90-degree elbow here. Kind of get ahead of myself. Very nice. These figures are also sporting the new style design wrist that just recently came out with the World War II figures. They are actually on a ball there, and the hands can just rotate around that ball in many different positions that you can see. It used to be, you know, in out here, and this one would go up and down. No, this hand would go up and down, and this one would go in and out. But now they are both the same, and you can do whatever you want on both hands. And they are quite durable. Not saying that they're, you know, never going to break, but they seem to be very, very made of good quality materials. So they're definitely continue to improve on their products because they're listening to the collectors. This is one of the reasons why, if you want to get into Joytoy figures, you have a company that's listening to the collectors and they're constantly improving. So just want to put that out there for you guys. Right here above his belt, he has a waist swivel. He kind of does a little bit of an ab crunch. Not too much. He does have... He will try to sit. You're going to get about that much because the legs hit that jacket piece. He has a swivel up here. And then he has thigh swivels here. But you got to kind of hold this piece to move this piece. And with that jacket on, it's quite difficult. Now, getting to what I tried to say earlier, he does have double jointed knees. And it kind of doesn't get that full range of up towards his back because of the way his pants are sculpted. But that's, you know, very nice. I mean, it's more than what you could ask for. For his ankles, his feet do pivot down. And they go up so far. And then they do rotate 360. If you desire. Very tight. They may rotate. Not sure. Yeah. It's difficult there, but I think you can get it. Best I can tell there. So this is actually your officer for the set. Very nice detailing. There's actually another set called the Spring Camouflage set that has more of your jungle greenish coloring camo set, which kind of like better over this set, but this is a cool set too. So okay, let's take a look at the other figures here. Let's get him standing out of our way. If you guys want to continue to look at, check him out, there you go. Once I get him up there. So here is our first of our soldiers. You see he's sporting his German helmet. He has a pouch here that's attached to the strap for this canister here, which is removable. And they have definitely went on this softer plastic for these and their weapon straps, which makes it very posable. It's probably the best I've seen. He has a harness, black harness. He has a pouch here. His articulation for both of these troopers are the same as the officer. Obviously, except for maybe the feet's kind of like this different style. You can get a rock. No, you can't get the rocker on those. But it's basically the same. And the sitting is just going to be a little bit worse on these guys because of this jacket here is longer than the officers. So you're not going to get as much of a sitting position as you probably would like. So on the back here, he does have a backpack. These are just like one peg. I think they're all glued together, best I can tell. But it works. I mean, it's not flying off or anything, so. Just a water canteen there, blanket, pouches. He does have his canister. And under this arm here, he has a sleeve with a knife in it. See if I can get an angle of this thing. It's such in a tight position. It does have a knife, black handle, silver blade, and it's going to be it's a softer plastic, so I try not to bend it, but went in pretty easy. So he is sporting there's actually a set called the mountain set. These are the lower legs that those sets feature. His helmet is removable. And we'll go ahead and leave his helmet off temporarily so we can compare with the other figure. Here's what it looks like with the officer. I mean, they don't look like much difference, but you can tell they're not the same. But whatever they're doing to these figures, they're pulling it off. It's looking good, I guess. So I'll go ahead and put him up here. Get him to stand. He's already out of packaging. You gotta do some manipulating and get him to stand. Get their joints and their balance. See here. There we go. So put those two up there while we look at here's the third fellow from the packaging. He doesn't have sport as much gear as the other character. He has this German helmet. He has two pouches instead of one here, but he does not have that canister pouch here. And if you notice, the camo is entirely throughout the character's outfit. His arms, his jacket, and his legs now. Instead of the two gray pants of the other two figures, he's still showing the mountain style boots. You'll see if you check out my videos coming up for the 5-packs of the German soldiers, you'll see, this is going to be your traditional one, and that's going to be your mountain set. I forget what they call that set, but we'll be taking a look at that here soon. He does have this very same backpack and gear that the other trooper has. He does have that knife here on his side also. He just does not have that canister and the pouch that goes right here, this piece. I kind of like the figures with the camo that's, throughout down to his legs. Kind of looks more of a trooper to me. Kind of, reserve that look for the officers. But it still looks good. So I'm going to try and get his helmet off so we can look at his head sculpt here. That strap is stuck on that chin pretty good. Always worry about taking these helmets off sometimes if we don't get a messed up face sculpt. So here is his head sculpt. So let's take a look at the troopers' heads comparison. I mean, they almost look the same, but they are not the same. They look totally different. Even the hairstyles are different. That's pretty wild how they do that. So we'll go ahead and put his helmet back on. So it's actually pretty easy to put on. They stay on really well too. They look good. So that is our 3 figures that we have in this set. These are very nice figures. It's nice to see they're constantly improving. Oh, I can't wait to see these wrists on more of a modern set. They do work very well with the U.S. Armed Forces from World War II set. U.S. Army set. You should check that out. I did a review for that. It's really good. Really nice detailed. And I think you'll like it. So here's our weapons. We'll go ahead and take a look at these. First off, we're going to start big. We have this rocket launcher. I'm not sure what this is. I know one of these are types are like a Panzerfaust, but I don't know if this is one or not. I'm going to look these things up and see what they are. Maybe I'll do a video of all the parts, with all the names from all the World War II names, for these weapons and accessories. So this is actually just done in like an all light tan. We have some black throughout to show wear and from being used. So you have the black burnt dust from being launched from the exhaust here, and of course from the initial front and the business end, I should say. It is drilled out. There are rockets for this. Actually, it has a new accessory that I haven't seen before. But this is actually a new accessory, but there's a rocket launcher. The rockets that has actually a holder. It's pretty cool. I'm going to check that out here shortly. But this is really nice. Okay. We have a sniper rifle here. It's done in a brown body and stock. Has a black scope, black tip. These are very soft and you can manipulate these things however you see fit. Instead of being stuck out on your shoulder, you're actually going to make it hang, whatever, once you get the plastic in the right position. If you notice here, the sculpting on this is pretty cool. It actually has a trigger in there. Looks awesome. And then it comes with one of these. Again, a black weapon with a silver wash and have a brown stock on it. Then we have 2 of these weapons here. Then we have a strap. Painted silver buckle, like a buckle there. It's black with a silver wash also, with that very soft strap. And you get 2 of these. And then here's that rocket launcher holder, whatever you want to call it. It's pretty nice. It's done in like an olive green, like a military green. You have 3 holes here at the bottom and 3 little slots here at the top. Nothing on the back. And that's probably where your rockets sit in. We'll bring this back in and we'll see what it looks like here. I'll put that right there for now so I can remember. So yes, we have this little baggie of goodies here. There's a lot of stuff in there. So let's see what we got here. We have 2 of these black stocks. Sorry, black stocks. What these are for these weapons. If you notice a little hole right there, you put Put that right inside there, and you have a stock for your weapon. And you obviously get 2 because you have 2 of these guns. Then we get 2 stick grenades. I got a brown handle with a black grenade head there. Camera's having a hard time focusing on because they're pretty small. Okay, so we have 1, 2 alternate hands, like a trigger finger and just a gripping hand. Oh, no, it's not gripping. Is that gripping? Yeah, it's a gripping hand. It almost looks like a fisted hand. And then you get 4 of these, which are for the new style wrist. I actually did a little update, a little special review for the new wrist. If you want to check that out, just go in there, and that's that ball that this hand is kind of goes all the way around on. It's really nice. And you get 4 of those, which right here. And you get 1 shoulder joint. Now I did go ahead and heat my figures. I have some stiff shoulders and stiff legs, so watch out for that. You get elbow joint, and you get a black elbow joint. That's it. So you get no knee joints, and so you're going to want to be very, very careful with the joints on these. You're not getting very many replacement joints. You also, in this bag, you get the officer's cap. It's a black cap. Silver there on the front. It's nice and snug. Top of his head there. See some scarring on his face? Yeah. There's actually something I noticed the first time around. The hat brought it out. The scar down the side of his face there. Really cool. So this isn't working out. Everybody's falling over on me here. So, try this. Okay, you can stand like that for a few minutes. So here we have the shells for that launcher, I believe. That's how that goes in. Yeah, it has to, because it's not going to fit this way. So the way this is designed is beveled out to where this will not fall down inside and get stuck. Okay, so what those look like. Do the best I can, like maybe the opposite. But you do get 3 of those. Alright, so I'm assuming that's what this is for. Now we got to figure out, because there's no instructions, on the best way that these fit. Okay, so we're going to go head down, little push. It's a little scary. First time around, we'll just clips the brake. And they fit right inside there like that. That one probably because it was seated just a little bit more, but it must have raised up on me. Then you can see the black tips down inside there. That's cool. If you can see that or not. I think my flashlight will help. Usually it makes it worse. Very nice. So that's what that looks like. Alright, so let's see if we can take a look at some of the accessories here. Here he is with the rifle. His hand is quite different. I don't want to spend too much time on one weapon because then we run out of time here. Try to keep these videos under 30 minutes. I'm going to try the other officer, see if he has a different, or the trooper. He does have a unique style hand there. You guys seen that hand? Kind of unique. Maybe I have to see what the hands that came with this. Maybe change that out. Here's that one. And here is the black. Let's see, it's like these are P90s or what these are. I'll have to look up and see. I don't want to say there's something that they're not. Really cool. And let's see what this thing does. Probably with, checking the alternate hands and having more time to, articulate the hands, you probably can get very nice positions, displays, positions with these guys and this weapon. He actually does stand. So honestly, I forgot to take a look at the officer's pistol. So there's like these actually fold into like a little piece, and there is a little notch there, right there, that you have to get past. That goes down inside there, and then you have to try to wiggle your gun out. Just be careful because it's got a thin barrel. That's why it's stuck in there. Wow. Try back here. It's hard to look through the camera and get it. Yeah, it looks like that thing's stuck in there. I'm going to have to work on trying to get that out. So, but if you watch the video for the actual spring one, you'll see that it's the same gun. It's the same gun for all, or the SS actual review I did, the SS officer. For some reason it's stuck in there. I'll have to take a look and see why. Okay. Well, that's been my review for the autumn set for German soldiers. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, Please subscribe. I really appreciate it. Hit that like button. Share these videos if you would like to. If you've already subscribed, thank you so much for your support. And about price for these things. Go real quick. 69 to 70 bucks average throughout the retailers. My biggest suggestion for you guys is to do it if you want the autumn and spring and the German SS officer. You're going to want to get them as a bundle because you'll save. Actually, recently, as of this video, I think they were $150 for all 3 sets, but I think they dropped them down as a little tidbit on some of the sites, and I think I think on Amazon they were giving $10 off the set. So you would get the autumn, the spring, and you would get this German SS officer for $135, $130, depending on where you get it from. But check those out through your favorite retailers, and you might be able to find, a good deal on them. So happy hunting. Hope you guys find what you like, what you need for your collection. And thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next review.